This video are for C-Byte customers who have switched from either the Allstone 1 or the Allstone 2 and switched to the Allstone Quad Neo. However, do not want to use the primary ejection method for the Allstone Quad Neo and want to use the old stone ejection tool for either the Allstone 1 or Allstone 2. As you can see, this tool fits the Allstone 1 or the Allstone 2. However, it will not fit the Allstone Quad Neo, so you basically need to expand this out a little bit, and this is what I want to show you. It's actually quite simple. There's two ways to do it. First, in both ways, both approaches, you have to remove the screw. And if you have two strong screwdrivers, basically just put it in the middle there and pry it apart. See? Or if you have a socket wrench such as this, something that's round and kind of sits in the middle nicely here, and if you take that and you take a rubber mallet, you can tap it until it forces this apart. Be careful to just keep testing it out. I haven't actually done it, so we could go ahead and try this method here and prise it out a little bit. It's a little better there. There you go. So that was a quick way of doing it. Or just use a screwdriver, either way, and put this back on. And again, if you're going to use this method, leave that cover on the Allstone Quad Neo and slowly eject it. Make sure that you watch how it's popping up. If it starts coming up at the front, slide it to the back to balance it out. So just make sure that you're evening the pressure so you don't break it. One other reason for using this method is if you have if you're using the Allstone Quad Neo and you have a model that includes the incisor, so it's curving out there, you're not going to be able to use the primary method because it'll get in the way. As you see, because I tried to slide it in there, this can get in the way. So this is one good reason to use this method. So just you can eject it as usual in this manner. Again, you have to leave that cover in the bottom. When you're using the other method, you have to remove this cover in the bottom. But with this method, you have to leave it on. So let's go ahead and eject this. So as I eject it, okay, you can see it's coming out quite even there. So you can keep going. As long as it's even, it's nice and even. So actually now you can take that off. And with a pair of pliers, just go ahead and pull this out now. So you just kind of push with your thumbs. There you go. And of course, as usual, make sure if you're going to put it in here, you just kind of let it sit there. Do not force it in, especially before you've sectioned it and washed it, because there's stone dust and debris, and if you force it back into the stabilizing channels, you will have fitment issues if there's some debris left in there. So always make sure that once you eject it, and if you're doing a whole bunch of them and you just need to line them up, you could just kind of leave it like that. And then go ahead and clean this up, remove the sharp edges, trim it, and then section it, and then wash it. There's no substitute to good wash. Just wash it running water and with a toothbrush or any small brush that you have. Wash that. Wash the surface here. Just wash around. Just remove any stone, dust, debris. Get that all out, and you will have excellent fitment. So that's it.